Okay, I think we're ready. Huh. Okay, there we go. Um, Hello, good morning, evening, or afternoon, or good day, or good night, wherever it is you are. I hope you're having a good weekend. Um, today we have a lot of stuff to do. I'm actually very excited for today's day. Yesterday I was a bit tired, but the day actually turned out awesome. I got to do some things that I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do. First of all, yesterday we had our first cooking stream at the new place, and at first I wasn't even sure if I was gonna be able to, set up the kitchen and do all this stuff. So I'm just very excited that I got to do it on time. We made an amazing spinach saute, and in case you missed the stream, you can find it here on the channel in the past videos. And after that, well, in my evening stream, that is, I went through the dancer job quests, which were actually a lot of fun. Yesterday, at first, I thought I was gonna like do Heidelin or something like that, but I ended up just doing the lore. And today, I want to be continuing the lore section of the stream, like in well, later on, like at 9 p.m. Central European, that I usually do my lore streams. But yesterday was fun. It was unexpectedly good. You guys were very excited about these dance requests, and at first I didn't really believe that they were that good, but I was not disappointed. So I did a job quest, and I also finished the like the Reaper Dancer and whatnot, the Shadowbringers role quests as well. So I now officially only have to do my healer quests. And surprise, surprise, I still haven't started leveling my my healer. So I don't know when I'm gonna be finishing those role quests. I actually started leveling Machinist 2 days ago, and now I'm level 52. And I have been loving Machinist. Like, I didn't think that I would ever like a job with a big gun that just like goes around and shoots people in the face. But man, is it fun. I've actually been I've actually been loving it, and I do want to level it to 90 before I start with my healer. Maybe I do get to play a little bit of Sage on Monday and Tuesday. At least set it up so I can do, I don't know, roulettes and job quests and stuff. But I'd like to do the job quests on stream. It's more fun. But yeah, that's the plan for today and for the next week. Good morning, Morgan and Victor. Also, good morning. Welcome back. How are you doing, guys? What's up? Um, Today, I have a concerning amount of videos to watch because last week I was supposed to, well, I wanted to do a double reaction stream, but I never got to stream on Sunday because of like all the packing and everything that I was supposed to do. So that kind of fell apart. And this week we have a lot to catch up with. What's also unfortunate is that I still don't have my chair, but that's all right. I didn't actually get to spend the morning with my kid because he's still at dad's and there was a change of plans, so I never ended up getting my chair back either. But I'll get my chair tomorrow, so well, yeah, by next week I will definitely have it. View Scott, welcome back. What's up? How are you doing? Yeah, my chair is not here yet. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. This has been an eventful week, and I don't know how long today's stream is going to last, but I want to get in and watch as many of these things as possible. Let me set up the volume a little bit. Oh, sorry. I just want to make sure I can. Okay, well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the usual because during the week my laptop inevitably gets used for watching cartoons. So if the sound is too loud or too quiet, you're gonna help me out. Good morning, Lunette. How are you doing? What's up? Uh, Imagine a magical chair that runs off like a horse. Yeah, I was pretty much the one who left my chair, but my chair is going to crawl back to me in due time. Actually, it wasn't my chair; it was like a shared chair. But yeah, Philip got his well himself a crazy good new chair, so I'm getting the one that I used to sit on, and I'm kind of excited about it. I think it's gonna be beneficial for my back because as for now, I am just kind of leaning on this kitchen chair. What is this kind of the chair even called? I don't know. People think I have good English, but in reality, it just really sucks when I need to explain like these very ordinary, household things and whatnot. But maybe if I get closer, maybe I'll just like make myself lean on top of it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, today is gonna be an awesome day. There are so many news, so many videos that I want to check out. That happens when you leave the wheelchair unattended. Yeah, I kind of left it unattended, didn't I? Yeah, we need that chair back. It's yeah. At some point, I will get like an actual new chair, hopefully. But that's not going to be anytime soon because like every month since I'm kind of, as you can see, decorating, and well, not just decorating, but just like turning this apartment into an actual home. I guess that's called decorating, but it's not just decorations, right? So like when you're like moving in somewhere, like every month you wanna, I thought it had a different name than just the back, but apparently it's the back. Um, I'm not just decorating, but like I'm trying to like, I don't know, take out like a part of my monthly budget to just do some stuff for the house as well, to just kind of make it to turn it into a habit that really maybe I've been maybe going overboard. It's not like I need like all these things that you can see in my background, but they're nice and they're my corner and I really really like them. So yeah, I don't regret a single thing. Background or the wall, but the back of the chair, like I thought it had like a special fancy English name, but apparently not. What is going on with my shirt? It's weird. Like these are some weird sleeves that I'm not used to. Huh, okay, never mind. Anyway, do you guys watch Carbot animations? They have some new stuff, and that is kind of what we're gonna start off with today. Like I said, please help me out with the sound. Too loud, too quiet, let me know. Uh Here there's no ball only painting us on the wall. Do you think that's gonna happen? Like maybe, who knows? Maybe I go overboard and I post like well, not post, oh my god, my language. I hang like photos, like family pictures and stuff everywhere, so I turn it into an actual mom stand. Jesus. uh, yeah, well, English has its own way of surprising me when it comes to, names for stuff. And as much as people think that I rock when it comes to these things, it's not normally it's not usually like that. All right, let's watch this. What is this? So I went to the park the other day. This is not. I don't think this is related to games in any way. But I just kind of want. I just like their style. They create like cartoons like for WoW for they did make those some of those Final Fantasy I think short clips and stuff. I think there was one of them. So I think even if you don't know Carbot, I think you should know them from there. But let's check it out. Aww. What? What the hell happened? Oh god. Couldn't steal item. Oh wow. It's like an actual bot. It's boss. That's what I was gonna say. Poison. Oh my god, he's fighting it with a dog! Oh, this is so cute. Like, I don't know the actual, like, FF7 thing, but, this is, like, the Darkest Dungeon style. The turn-based strategy, I guess. That was so cool. That was a good one. Have you seen this one? Oh, I thought it was gonna be a bit of a longer one, but that's okay. They have really cool merch. You should check them out if you haven't yet. The baby was in there, and there was a baby. Yeah, wow. No, this was pretty fun. Like if you haven't watched Carbot, they're definitely worth it. I don't know if they've been making any more Final Fantasy things, but this is actually kind of nice. What is this? Entering the scene in Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see. It did fall out! Oh my god! Alright, let's watch it. I feel as though we're running out of options. Zion Samuel.
I feel as if we're running out of options. There must be another way.
I heard you both were having some troubles, am I right?
Oh, hi, George.
Hi.
Well, George, what's with the question mark?
I thought I would.
Didn't we just talk to you outside? 5 seconds ago, right? Like, just a moment. Just a moment ago. Just a few moments ago.
Yes, but how did you know it was me?
I love it.
Me.
George, you wear the same cloak every day. George, you are unmistakable.
But so do you two.
Well, yes, but, well, unless it's snowing.
Oh, yes, snow. That's right. Well, I thought that I could help.
So you were spying on our conversation.
Well, yes, but...
That is very weird, George. Like, maybe not.
Okay, but I do have a plan.
Okay, well, great.
Let's hear it.
Kill God, shall we?
Oh god, let's kill God. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit. I turned up the Carbot one, but for some reason these I left too quiet. This is this is Petra's short. I didn't know she started doing shorts. This is Alone in FF14 be like. That was cute. That was a good one. We have longer videos today as well, so Hi Hans, good morning or afternoon, I guess, for you. How are you doing? What is this? The worst FF14 art you've ever seen. Scribble.io edition. Okay, I should probably turn these videos up a little bit. Oh my god, what are we in for? So I asked a couple of my friends to play FF14 themed Pictionary. Oh, cool. Here are the results. Male Vieira. Omega. Hilda? Oh god. Black Mage. That kind of looks like a dwarf, doesn't it? That's hilarious. Yosu, what? Harder. Oh my. Oh, come on. Oh, that's Satsy's.
Sloppy.
I gotta listen to that again. Hilbert. Oh god.
Sloppy.
That was so good, we're gonna do it again.
Sloppy.
Okay, I'm done. Wait, Tombury? What? I guess I'm not done.
Sloppy.
Oh, Rowena. What does it say? I can't see. I don't know what this is. Guild. What? Gildiraka. What? I don't know. This is hilarious. Poor Rowena. Cloud of Darkness. Oh my god, this is the exact picture of Cloud of Darkness. It's insane. Jeez. Look at the Titan. This is so precious. Oh, Reaper. Oh, that's so sad. Gunbreaker's just a gun. Holy.
I will crush you underfoot!
Chocobo. What the hell? How is this a Chocobo? But look at the chat. The chat is like potato of all three. The Chat said Wall3, Lala, Phil, Archon, Fat Cat, Carbuncle. That does look like Hammerod. Yeah, I'm gonna start reading these chats. They're hilarious. Phoenix. Okay. Oh, that doesn't look like Phoenix at all. Hammerod. Okay, they actually kind of guessed this. Check the weather, streamer. What the hell? Oh, but this is a good one. Elidibus. Oh, jeez. Potato. Like, they always try to guess potato. They always say Lalafell. There is Zodiac. How's this Zodiac? Emma Selk Sundering.
August.
Oh, Timmy.
Me.
Meow?
What did they guess? Did they even guess that?
August.
DDRP, AF King, and Thought Glams. Argus. Okay, they guessed. But one person said Arthur instead of Argus.
To me.
Meow?
Potato. Ninjas, repentance sinners, Batoya. Okay, kind of, maybe, but no. Ishtola. Dude, how does this resemble Ishtola? I don't understand. Wondrous Tales. Okay, I think everyone knows this one, yeah. Bitch. Oh my god. Oh no. Vernola. I hate you, Lise. Someone said Van Daniel. Emanalian. Spelling savage. Grahatia. Elidibus. Emetselk. Emetselk is an anti. Emalianogang. I don't know how to spell that. Emmanuel. Emanalian. I just call him Melon. To be honest. Oh god. Blue Mage. Hrothgar. Let me see. Okay, they kind of go too fast.
Fuck it.
Hrothgar. Ymithra. Flinghamin. How's this Flinghamin? Oh my god. Mikote. Chais. Matoya. Loporate. What? That cannot possibly be Loporate. No. That's the mom. Getting old. My memory sucks. Xenos. Yeah, everyone's just like Xenos. Leviathan. Namasu. Damn it. Lalafell. And everyone falling off the platform. Eat. Crystal Tower. Oh my god. Can't believe you. Yoshi trolled us again. I thought it was a dual monitor. What are they talking about? Okay, these are not even guesses. That kind of does look like Crystal Tower, doesn't it? Monk. Oh, they go so fast. Like when I rewind. That was rough. Yeah, people didn't really guess that one. Aimrek. Oh my god. Endwalker. Paladin. Paladin, Warrior, Chaos, Exdath. No one said Emric. Grapes. Aww. That a dog? How's this a dog? That's the best dragon I've seen. Scales? Like no one guessed the grapes? Are you kidding me?
Remember us.
Oh, oh Rito. Portals, Ancient Flare. Popoto. Okay, that was the closest one. Ranjit. LOL. Jeez. Minion. Stack marker. Oh.
Remember us.
Sprout? Okay, well, okay, I understand why they drew sprouts, but come on. Yeah, everyone was just too focused on sprouts instead of the Oh god. And he's like so far away and the other two people are like, what? World of Darkness. Warrior of Darkness. Cloud of Darkness. Oracle of Darkness. It's hilarious. Tancred. Oh, this is Tancred. Ascidian. Blue Mage. Damn it, how is this a Blue Mage? Summoner. Summoner? What? Orianger? No, what?
This is Tancred.
Oh, Graha. Vars. Floor Tank. Romance Paladin. Okay, how is this? Okay, that kind of is Graha. That is so cute, though. She. This is spelling strikes again. Eden's Promise. Oh god, I would have never guessed this. Oh, okay, well there's oh, what's her name? Gaia? Okay, that kind of gives it away. Fat cats are very good. Light Party, Tataru Ultimate. What? How's this? Azim. Dead? Mage? Limsa Limsa. How's this Limsa? What the hell? What? I don't understand this picture at all. Ravana. Flaming Arrow. Asian. Omega. La Brea. Susano. Ravana. Okay, someone did guess. Fio. Oh. Okay, the only thing that gives it away is like the anger thing. Blame the artist. They knew it! They guessed it right. Oh god. Scholar. Looks like a drunken Irishman. Jesus. That is the cow necklace. Why is she thick? So thick as a cow. What? Drunk from memory. Tombury Cactuar. That's a British Zapra. Yeah, no one said scholar. Not at all. Tesleen? Wow, no one even said it. Endsinger, Meteon. Okay, everyone has PTSD from Meteon, I understand that. Namazu. The other Meteon. Or her. Like, how do they know? Oh, we should play this game. This looks like so much fun. I'm at Selk. Oh, that's cute. This person's like, shit. Rubina will come knocking now. We're tombstones. Boomer plays FF14. Jesus.
Rejoice!
Susano. Yeah, no one knows. This person says I play in Japanese voice. Lise. Oh no. Oh, this is so dreadful. Neon Greg. Who the hell is Greg? Reen. Lena. Reen. Lena. No, that can't be. Why would anyone say, okay, Lena maybe, but Reen, no, not at all. What? Adbert. Aww. Warrior. Okay, well, some people... Actually, I'm quite surprised that one person guessed Adbert. Most people were just like, warrior. Oh, what was this? Shinru. Hello, friend. Why is... Why is you still alive? Oh, oh my god. Man, nice dog. Alpha, oh. What? Is it possible that no one guessed this? Viera, Vothri, what the hell? Sonic, birds. Okay, that was a pretty sad guess. Oh, Hoffert. No, let me see Hoffert. No. It goes too quickly. Okay. Hoffert. Okay, they know. Because of the shield and because of the incoming, oops, spoilers, I guess. Paladin, Hoffershant. That's how it's spelled. I spelled it wrong, perhaps. Spelling bee champion. Hoffershant with a D.
I'm a guy. Thank you, whoever.
I actually spelled Hoffershant wrong for this game. Hoshfont. Belts. Pants. Okay, everyone's forgotten about belts, obviously. Kinda Senna. Hog a baby. What? He's a king. Chinese. What? What are these guesses? Raban. Oh, that's such a sad drawing. Damn it. Merlewib. No! What? Paladin. What did they say about Pally? Only one word that fits that. Lalafell Chocobo. What? How does this in any way, shape, or form resemble Chocobo? What? Oh, she does? Oh. Ley lines. Shiva. Chaos, Vena, Limit Break. What? These guesses, man. Dragoon. That was a good one. Kid King Mooglebog. Okay, everyone knows this one. Like, this guy didn't even make it to extreme trials where you can get a mount, yet everyone knows his name. Nah, Brea. The fuck this. Zodiac, Lidibus Emetsak Daniel Yugiri. Wow. Xenos. Laughing too much to type. No, it's just fun to read their comments.
Welcome and well met, my brave little spark.
Wow. Fat cat. Potato. Walking sad spray. Housing savage. Oh my god. Ultima Thule. Orianger. Astrologian. Memora. Wipe. Dead. Someone wrote Titan. Housing Savage. Sapphire Weapon, Diamond Weapon, Housing Extreme. Okay, someone did. Oh, they go too fast. Varus. Asian. Vothri, of course. Someone said Heidelin. Red Chocobo. Clearly a Cave Gobu. Dragoon Main. Footing Way, aww. Yeah, it does have Endwalker spoilers, I suppose. Upwards, Naming Way, Living Way, Growing Way, Sleeping Way. Wow, this went on and on. Balance, oh god. This is actually the best drawing, come on. Yashtola. Meteon. What? Bullshit. That's hilarious. And people actually guessed Meteon. That was so good.
I am not. I.
Someone wrote Mercure. Berets.
Not.
Zaku.
Alphino!
Phoenix. Oh god. Oh, that was so good. When are we gonna play this game? Oh, we should do that. We should totally do this. Wow, that was so fun. Okay, what is this? Endwalker Asinos be like... We're gonna turn it up a little.
Such pleasures you seek for their own sake, and no other reason. Is this not so, adventurer?
Are you talking to me in my character? I mean, isn't this getting a bit too meta? That I can't deny. Think what you will. I've had enough of you. You know what? At the start, I absolutely loathed this man's presence. But you know what? I like Xenos now.
I think I selected the same thing.
Come on, let's fight, buddy.
Look at the face.
Ha! Acceptance at long last.
I think I remember this one point where we had him as our trial fight, and I think that's like the first time that he appeared in a trial. And just before the trial, there was a cutscene where he asked us if we would join him, and there were like 3 choices, and I'm pretty sure I selected the one with the one where I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go with you. And then he denies us. Then he's like, no, I don't need you at all.
The conflagration of our clash will scorch even the stars.
Oh, this is so gorgeous.
So anime. I love it.
It was. It really was. I'm not gonna lie. That's my wallpaper. I took a screenshot during that scene, and Xenos and I are just there making love on my screen. Beautiful, right? Alright guys, I'll be right back. Just need to go to the toilet. And we have a bunch of stuff to watch today, actually. Enjoy my non-chair. Like this apartment is like very long and narrow, and the walk to the bathroom is actually the longest walk ever. Oh man, why did you have to go and mention popcorn? Now I want popcorn. Jeez. What the hell? I don't really have popcorn at the moment. I will go to the store tomorrow probably to get some food. However, the popcorn that they sell at that store is probably off the table because it's the microwave popcorn, and I decided against having a microwave in this apartment, at least for the time being, because you can't get everything all at once. There is no esports popcorn currently, not that I'm aware of. But actually, when it comes to esports, like the drinks and the in-game food, that I've been pretty regularly consuming them, and I am actually loving them. The main reason why I do love them and use them, regardless of the fact that I'm their creative partner, is just because you actually do feel full after that. Like when you taste the in-game food, it tastes kind of like oatmeal with like really nice flavor, but in your belly it feels like oatmeal. It doesn't feel like some drink that you just kind of drink and it goes right through you. You are actually full, and you're full of the good food because it's made out of oats. And I've been loving it. And currently I've been having the laser lemon cheesecake, and this is the raspberry reload. So basically like lemon-ish taste, and this is actually the raspberry reload. It's actually quite good. So it's highly recommended. I am very, very happy with them. I have been trying like multiple other products apart from this one that kind of I don't know, claim to do the same thing or whatever, but this is the first one that I've legitimately found to be like 100% natural and transparent when it comes to the ingredients, and they're also vegetarian, so woohoo! Highly recommended, definitely. And yeah, if you do decide to give it a shot, you're also supporting the channel, so there's that too. Randomly, that's micro popcorn. I forgot. I all want. Oh, it feels bad. Well, now I guess you have a stash. My mother sometimes visits me for a movie day, but suddenly we forgot at the time that we had popcorn. How do you get popcorn 3 times and not eat them, and then you forget you have popcorn? Do you not like popcorn enough? Wow. What's this? Gratia the Sloppy Eater. This is from Noah Funbun. I've actually been enjoying Noah Funbun's videos quite a bit lately. I love this cutscene. That's so beautiful. That's totally me.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well.
Except for the hamburger thing. Well, vegetarian maybe.
But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
Oh god.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart. What? To perfect his brooding stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front.
Oh, come on. Oh, they tried to make Ral as cute, but it didn't happen. Can't possibly happen. Final Fantasy XIV is overpowered. Let's see what this is. Elder Scrolls, Black Desert, ESN Walker. Oh, jeez. No! for astronauts. Can you even fart properly in space? How would that even work? Like, is there like proper noise? Is there like is everything the same as it is on Earth? I don't know. I don't know anyone who went to space. But I'm sure if I googled it, I would find some disturbing things about it. I don't even know why I thought of that. Never mind. The noise is not there in space. I actually I know quite a bit of physics, but I don't know how sound travels in space. So like if you wait, you can't fart loudly in space? Like at all? Like what happens to the air? Does it like get out like less violently than what it does on Earth? Like how does that even work? I'm gonna have to research that. Oh, this is gonna be good. Some just need air to travel. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I suppose so. Like that, okay, it makes sense because they have their little, aquariums on their heads, so they have air in them and they can like talk on their phones and stuff. Okay. He is in the suit. True. He is in the suit. We have air in the suit. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't work the same way as it does on Earth. That was a dumb question. Oh god. Forget I said that. Anyway, this is something I've been wanting to watch. Last time we watched the Why Do You Play Your DPS job. This is the tanks and healers. I think this is gonna be quite fun. How many of you guys actually main like either a tank or a healer? Like for me, it's gonna be glorious. I think we're gonna have to turn up Zepla a little bit because her videos are normally really quiet. Alright, let's do this.
Hey Buns, do you have a main job in Final Fantasy XIV? One that you just keep on coming back to? That is the question I asked on social media this week, and after reading through over 1,500 comments,
wow,
one, I now want to play every single job, and two, this is going to have to be split into two parts. So today we're just going to talk about the tanks and the healer jobs.
Yeah, last time we watched the DPS version. You can find that one in the videos in case you missed it. I published it as a separate one.
Why people play those, what they like about them, and part 2 for DPS is coming soon. Warrior, I got 2 words from you. Felcleave. Step 1, glowy red eyes. Step 2, Felcleave. Felcleave times 7.
When I switched from WoW to Final Fantasy, what surprised me, well, not the most, but one of the things that surprised me is how much attention people really pay to the aesthetic of their spells. Like in WoW, yeah, you have some flashy effects and some really cool spells, and even some glyphs to like make your spells look a little different, or they used to exist rather. But in FF, like, you just have people who are just in love with how their spell not just looks, but also feels. It's wonderful, isn't it?
Felcleave, big axe, go smash. Big axe, buzz buzz, Felcleave. Felcleave noises. Big axe, go. The sound of multiple Felcleaves.
That is a really cool sound. Felcleave and I have a love relationship. Oh god.
Incidentally, I found a great website for keeping your warrior entertained between pulls. Yeah, so people love Felcleave when talking about warrior. I guess that's one thing they can't cleave out. But seriously, do warriors know words besides Felcleave? Actually, I got some poetry. Me have big axe, me swing big axe, me see big number, me have dopamine.
Aww.
Big axe, small handle, loud noises, Felcleave. I mean, that was a few more words besides Felcleave. But isn't there more to warrior besides Felcleave? Oh yeah.
Repeat after me, lads. I would like to rage.
Pure rage and willpower. Local Eorzean, literally too angry to die. Because fantasy is being an unstoppable berserker. The big self-heals make me feel burly, like I can shrug off attacks and muscle my way to victory. I was looking for an MMORPG where I could play as a big-ass dude with a big-ass axe. Then I found 14. Big-ass dude, Rogadin, check. Big-ass axe class, warrior, double check.
When I started FF, I really wanted to play Dark Knight because I just wanted to have a big-ass sword. And I never really thought I was gonna play Peli because I didn't quite resonate with, you know, with their lore and stuff. But like later on, like when I went through all of the like the role quests and the job quests and whatnot, I don't know. Like I can hardly see myself making anything else. Maybe Machinist that I just started because it has a crazy ass gun that I'm loving.
I just get angry. I'm amused by a small lizard getting angry at monsters.
Aww.
Full healing from one ability and nascent flash. It makes me feel like an unstoppable powerhouse. I get to protect my team while being a lightning rod of hate for our enemies. Also, Lion Man with an axe is A+ aesthetic. I guess you could call him an Apex. I am a gunbreaker. I like being at the front of the line in the boss's face. It's the ultimate Chad job and has big pro tag energy. Gun blade. It has a gun blade. A gun mixed with a sword that makes explosions is freaking awesome. It goes pew pew. Also, you can live your Squall Leonhard fantasy. Yeah, so lots of y'all said that you wanted to be like Squall from FF8. And who can blame you? I mean, he's a very good looking guy. Oh wait, there we go.
Oh,
Many
okay.
people said that 8 was their favorite or 8 was their first Final Fantasy. I feel the aesthetic of what it is to wield a gunblade was perfectly captured with a job, and I refuse to give it up. Gunbreaker is the whole reason I played 14. It really
Like, I'm not a big weapon person. I actually have never really played a lot of games where you actually get to hold a weapon. I would, even if I did, I would normally like play a caster that just, you know, has their 2 hands and does magic. So I don't really know a lot about them. Like Final Fantasy XIV is like the first time ever that I saw this kind of weapon. Like I don't even know if those weapons are real. Okay, actually, I do know that like spears with guns or rather guns with spears exist. I guess that's where it comes from. Yeah, okay.
really is reminiscent of 8. It's got the familiar skill names, combination of 8 and Dissidia with 13 added. But what does Gunbreaker offer besides nostalgia and squall backs to other Final Fantasy games? Scaring the shit out of healers, of course. So for those who don't know, every tank has a spell that gives them temporary immunity. Gunbreakers is a super butt clench because every time you use it, your HP drops to 1. And then your healer's HP will also drop to 1 when they go into cardiac arrest.
What? Is that true? Oh, I know how to play Gunbreaker. I did not know that. Our healer appears in the chat at just the right time. Like, out of all the times you could have mentioned this, you never mentioned this. Why?
It's a tank that feels like a DPS. So you can disguise yourself as a tank and skip the DPS queue. Be a deeps with a power trip of a tank. Tank privilege. So it's a good transition for people coming from DPS jobs. It's just so fast, rushing in, fast combos, always building DPS while taking damage. Someone said the continuation combo feels so nice that they dropped Paladin. The combos and abundance of damage dealing skills do it for me. All the flashy effects and explosions add to the aesthetic and make it into a very satisfying job. I have found a joy in Gunbreaker that I've been looking for a long time. So yeah, if you want to feel like an outlaw or the protagonist of a hack and slash game, go pay a visit to Sophie and Radovan. Maybe you'll find you'd like to play Gunbreaker, Radovan some other tank. Paladin, the iconic tank archetype in my first job. Actually,
it feels like it's everyone's first job. Like whoever starts with a tank, they are mostly going to start with Peli because there's like this common stigma that like Peli tanks are the easiest ones, and then you have all the people who started with warrior being like, what? That's not true.
That was my first max level character. It has the sword and board knightly aesthetic. In Shadowbringers, they nailed both the physical and magic side, making both fun to do. It may not be as flashy or as mechanically complex as other jobs, but It feels good to be able to sustain myself while protecting the party. It's kind of silly, but to me, Paladin is the job that feels the most like playing a classic hero. Brings
That's
out my
cute.
inner crusader. In the darkest nights, the Paladin will stand on hollowed ground. When hope seems to fade, they will heal and protect. Stand behind their wings and they will shield you from oncoming challenges.
The wings. Definitely the wings.
But they will also attack. A heroic knight that will charge in and protect others from harm. Paladin protect all. You, me, he, and she. Paladin protect all. You know, actually, I think out of all of the jobs, Paladin had the most wholesome comments.
Aww.
Since Paladin has a strong heal and the ability to take pain for their friends, I feel as if I identify with it because I love to protect my friends, and I always will. Paladin never forgets protection. So aside from every Paladin man having a good and true heart necessary for drawing a sword from the stone, they are also basically immortal. Clemency and Hollowed Ground seem to make me nearly invincible. I can use Hollowed Ground and then ask the rest of my group how they died. My team is somehow beating the boss, even though everyone died, and I'm just supposed to accept the wipe. I just love being able to clutch fights when the healer dies with Clemency. Yeah, if your healer dies and you're the Paladin, you're the healer now, sweetie.
There is another.
I have to hear this voice again.
You're the healer now, sweetie.
There is another healer.
I have a shield that blocks everything but emotional damage. Well, the tears might make you more
Oh no!
slippery to hit. Paladin feels so good to play. Lots of party mitigation, a consistent rotation allowing for cool little optimizations, and a badass confiture, that's the sword from the stone that I was talking about. I get to be Captain America both in throwing shields and doing this all day.
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
I can do this all day.
I love the beginning of that movie. Is that is in the movie, right?
Cap probably should have popped Sentinel for that tank buster. Big sword, dark magics, emotional turmoil, tanks. Just the main makings of a perfect edgelord. The emo kid of the tanks. The Dark Knight just looks badass. Big swords.
I love how this guy quoted Linkin Park.
Perfect edgelord. The emo kid of the tanks. The Dark Knight just looks badass. Big swords, big hits, and even bigger emo style. I love it. Just being a badass edgelord. Okay, but you might be thinking, I don't have any emotional turmoil, Zappala. Like, why would I want to be an edgy boy? Don't worry. The Dark Knight job quest will get you shopping at Hot Topic in no time. Dark Knight has the only job quest that made me cry. Seconding this, the Dark Knight job quest literally had me in tears. Someone said the story is amazing and by far the best of all classes. It really feels like it hits the player deep with these inner struggles that the Warrior of Light has to deal with to become better. The Dark Knight job quests were written by Natsuko Ishikawa, who wrote the main scenario quests for Shadowbringers, so you know it's good if you haven't tried it yet. I think that...
Now we know how good she really is, right?
What she said about Shadowbringers guides the Dark Knight job quest too in a philosophical way. She said, to some people, what may seem like the right of way or what's true or good for them may not necessarily be good for everyone. A lot of people, though, just like having a big sexy weapon. A nice long sword. But did I mention that Dark Knights have the most ridiculously good defensive cooldown in the game? It is called Blackest Night, and it's almost always available so long as you don't waste your MP. Also edgy AF. I've played all the tanks, and there are things to enjoy about every single one. But the Blackest Night makes such a huge difference, and I love having the ability to just say, no, you, when I get hit with a tank buster. Dark Knight, because I get the Blackest Night, which not only has the plus side of sounding edge as I can look bosses in the eye and be like, that tickled. By the way, Dark Knight mains use the F word way more than everybody else. I don't know why. Let's fray this and fray that. No, but seriously, they said a lot.
And I gotta bleep it all so YouTube won't be mad at me.
Anyways, that's it for the tanks. So let's move right on to the healers, starting with White Mage.
YouTube doesn't actually get mad at you for saying bad words, but sometimes it might not send you to to as many people, but if you have like a certain way your channel is, and if you're not willing to kind of renounce that, then yeah, it's not really that bad.
Based on the replies I got, there seems to be 2 types of white mage. Here's the first type. I love playing as white mage because I love being the supporting type of player as a companion and a friend. And white mage really brings out my helpful side. Plus, I love the general aesthetic of the class, very flashy and pretty. I love helping people. Most Final Fantasies, my favorite characters are white mages, and I just wanted to be my own favorite character. I love walking around the world, randomly healing people in need when they're on a quest. Even if they don't need help, I'll still pop them a regen or a quick cure. I love it. Nothing beats leaving a duty knowing that I kept all those people alive. So wholesome. WHM for wholesome. But now here's the vastly more common second type. As a white mage, I only heal so that I can kill. Letting people I dislike in the party die. White mages are the most evil players you'll ever meet. I like white mage because I can play limbo with other people's lives and they can't complain because I'll let them die because I can. Honestly,
what
I like people being alive and maybe having the option to let them die if they don't listen to me.
Yeah, but like, to be honest, all of the healers, or mostly all of the healers that I know, belong to the second type. Wow, my circle of friends is quite something.
Perfectly trustworthy white mage. I love being able to choose who lives and who dies in my party. Especially those that like to talk big. So yeah, obviously power over life and death appeals to a certain type of person. Rescuing someone to their death when they piss me off. Giving pity regens to people that fail mechanics and beg for heals. Blood for the blood lily. A lot has changed for white mages since Stormblood. We used to be the bottom of the barrel. Scholar had the shields and Astrologian had the buff cards, but that all changed when the Blood Lily rose. None shall remain standing in the path of our misery. Blood for the Blood Lily. But what incarnation is a Blood Lily? Well, in Shadowbringers, white mage got a new lily gauge, so when you cast a heal spell that costs 1 lily, it will nourish the Blood Lily. When the Blood Lily blooms, you can use Afflatus Misery, a 900 potency AoE damage spell. That's a lot of damage, so if you ask me, that's probably where their bloodthirst stems from.
Jeez!
What does that mean for all the rest of us? Thou art all but nourishment for the Blood Lilies. The ability to rescue insubordinate party members off the platforms and harvest their life essence in service of the Blood Lily. I think a lot of them actually start out thinking, oh, it's pretty, or I like trees, or I can be a magical girl. And then after one too many surprise super butt clenches, they develop a taste for blood. The excitement of playing white mage can be addicting. One new player said that they're living for the awareness of watching mechanics, abilities, and party health. I love the healing bursts. What raid-wide damage. And let's not forget your flashbang AoE spell that stuns enemies while you do a cute twirl. Finally, white mage is simple to learn. White mage good, it easy. Caveman brain do E8S heal good. White mage appeals to my very smooth and shiny brain. No thoughts, only glare. Okay, that's hilarious. Okay, next up is
Dude, I have a sneaking suspicion you tried to get me to play white mage because of that.
Astrologian. The most commonly used word by Astrologian is definitely aesthetic. It's a beautiful class. The fortune teller time wizard aesthetic is unlike anything in any other game. I love the gear and the shiny stars. I love all the pretty stars.
Aww.
I love the aesthetic of the class, from weapon and gear designs to the spell effects. When I first saw it, I knew that whenever I actually started playing the game, that's the class I wanted to main, and I've loved every second of it. Based on all the replies I've seen, I've concluded that people who play Astrologian are card game nerds, people who are hitmen, or people who could probably turn you into a frog.
Some of this I agree with.
In real life. I like yelling at my friends, "Heart of the cards," and crying when I don't get what I want. I always love to watch the stars, and I'm into tarot and stones and all that. So when checking the game out, I fell in love with Astrologian instantly, and it's been my main for 3 years now. Ever since I was a child, Stars made me feel happy, feel protected and motivated. I like the idea of being the same for my party.
I love how people just massively ignore what stars really are. That there are just like burning balls of death very far away. But like, ooh, pretty stars. You know, like people have such a wrong perception of stars on purpose.
I've always loved stars and constellations. I love the story quest portraying using that power to serve others, and it's the closest thing I can get to Time Mage. As someone who believes in spirituality and the paranormal, I've always been attached to the tarot. I've always been enamored by the practice and the beauty of it. 8 out of 10 Astrologian mains can give you a free online tarot reading between pulls. But it seems like Astrologian mains are born, not made. Like they're like star children. Anyways, besides the space witch vibes, Astrologian has a unique playstyle, letting you buff, shield, and heal. With the light speed, you can instacast for 15 seconds every minute and a half. A lot of people said that it's busy, fast-paced, and engaging. There's so much to do. The cards help you feel like you're doing a lot compared to something like White Mage. It feels like the most hands-on healer. I like to micromanage things and stay at a constant pace. Astrologian is a busy class, and that's kind of what makes it fun for me. Astrologian is the only healer I can play without getting bored. Also, thanks to short cast times, you can weave anything for free. I can move around and weave as much as I want, whenever I want. I love to play with a speed cast of my main spells. And
seems like this is a good job for those impatient people out there. You know who I'm talking to.
I'm not going to talk about those cards, which I get 5 times the same in a row. Well, sometimes you're drawing cards and you gotta bet your sweet ass you get the right one. A couple of comments made me think that this might be the most godly OP lore-wise job, though, because each card opens up the constellation and releases its power. The lore implications for Astrologian's power is mind-boggling. The fact that we draw ether from distant stars is amazing to me. I guess somebody with that kind of power really would hold all the cards. I love having Astrologians in my group because we always get decked out with buffs. Okay, that's enough. Scholar, the ultimate book nerd with so many ways to keep your party covered.
I kind of want to have the fat fairy. Like, if, I don't know, like, I know you guys said White Mage, and I know you're also saying Sage, but I just want my friend.
I love its complexity and fluidity to react to any fight. It has good resources to feel productive and a battle librarian aesthetic. The fantasy of academic success and intelligence. Scholar makes me feel smarter than my 68 in algebra denotes. It makes me look smart as I hold a book and seems to read it. Funny thing, scholars and summoners were the most likely players to say something had big dick energy. Big brain. Like, I don't know why arcanists are like that, but that was just something I noticed. I thought I should share. I love the resources needed for MP regen and the amount of big dick shields I can put out. I love the shielding aspect of Scholar. You have to predict incoming damage and do big brain stuff. Yes, those big energy shields are what set Scholar apart. Mitsuki there is my static Scholar. Shield me a lot. When a boss starts an attack I'm unfamiliar with and I start shooting bricks, I can shield preemptively instead of standing there waiting to see how much cleanup will be required. Clearly so, if you already started. Scholar is just too much fun. I feel powerful getting a critical adlo on the tank and watch the mobs do no damage. Haha, you can't get in. Yeah, when the damage goes out, it's just like a tick on your Scholar shield. Hey, maybe that's where she got her name.
Aww.
Anyways, yeah, you can have your very own cute healing companion so that you'll never be alone. Someone in the comments was like, wait, scholars get fairies? And when somebody explained that yes, they do, the new person was like, oh. Anyway, I just thought that was a really cute
they're so
moment.
cute.
Like a new player discovering fairies. But just how helpful are Eos and Celine? I'll never go back to White Mage. I've got good instant cast resources, and I love how Eos will try to carry my team through if I get imprisoned or frozen. As a scholar, I like having a co-healer that actually does their job. Wow. If I'm slacking
Jeez.
off on heals, I can blame Eos. Those scholars. Always blaming somebody else. Well, that just about wraps things up for part 1 of reasons why people play the jobs that they do and stick with them. Part 2 will cover the DPS and will be out very soon. If you don't want to miss it, you should subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you will get an alert whenever that next video goes out. It should be my next video if all goes according to plan. So if you like this video, please consider supporting the channel on Patreon or on Twitch. You can also support the channel for free by clicking the subscribe button or by sharing this video with your fellow Warriors of Darkness. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
That was a good one. I did like this one a little bit more because I'm more inclined to play a tank, but the DPS one was also fun. Thanks for letting me know about them. It's like I'm going back to this old stuff that that I didn't even. Okay, we're gonna watch this one a little later. But I wanted to see. Okay, this is something that I've been wanting to watch for a while now. But I didn't get to see it last week. I don't know if you've heard of Disney's MMORPG. Like, I'm not thinking about switching the game, but I don't want to live under a rock either. So I just kind of wanted to see, just out of curiosity, like what this looks like. I don't know if you watch MMO Byte. I'm sure this is MMO Byte's video. Yeah, it is. They have really good MMO news. If you're interested in that. But let's take a look at that game.
Have you ever wanted to explore a massive open world as a giant blue alien? Wait, what's that? I can't use the term blue alien because it's offensive? Okay. Have you ever wanted to explore a massive open world as a roided out Stitch from Lilo and Stitch? Because that's what you can do in Disney's brand new upcoming MMORPG based on the popular Pocahontas. Wait. I can't make a joke about Pocahontas, but isn't that what Avatar is? Pocahontas with blue people? Okay, maybe I did a better job at explaining this on stream yesterday.
Hilarious.
So how about we just cut to stream footage? So Disney is actually making a brand new MMO called Avatar Reckoning. This is an MMORPG set in the Avatar universe.
I saw Avatar like, I don't know, I think I saw it like 1,000 years ago, and only a few days ago did I realize that my character looks like it's Avatar inspired, even though it wasn't.
Expected Disney to get in on the MMO scene, but apparently they're in the process of making an MMO. Now,
I thought it was gonna be more like, is this stupid if I say Disney-ish? But like when I say Disney-ish, do you know what I mean? Like not this kind of new Disney, but like the classic Disney with like, you know, the Disney heroes and stuff. Like that's the MMO that I would have loved to see. Avatar is kind of a little bit too niche for me.
Now, they don't really have any information whatsoever thus far. I mean, they have like a couple different images as backdrops on their website. This is the official artwork for the game, Avatar Reckoning, an MMORPG shooter game, and then they go on.
What?
And they go and ruin any hope you might have for the game. Instantly, right there, shot down. An MMORPG shooter game on mobile, but
shooter and mobile. Like if they just like take these two words out and like toss them in the trash, and also replace Avatar with classic Disney, I'd be pretty excited about that.
It's okay because this is Disney. Disney have infinite pools of money, right? There is no way that this is going to be a low quality, low budget, cheap mobile piece of crap, right? This is going to be a next generation innovative MMORPG. Although, you know what actually gets me even?
Having money doesn't necessarily mean that you're ready to invest that money into quality. Look at what happened to New World and Amazon. Come on. Like, Amazon got money.
More than the fact that this is on mobile. This isn't even cross-platform. You scroll down here, it's only available on iOS and Android. So their thinking is that the only platforms that matter are mobile devices. They have no intention of releasing this on PC for the larger PC audience.
Boo.
Even though the majority, like a large a large number of MMO players are actually on PC. It's interesting. Again, they have not released any information really, but
it's for those MMO players who are sick and tired of sitting at a PC being like, I just want to lay in my bed and play something, but I don't want to play a card game or, Plants vs. Zombies or whatever.
I found this website called WePC. They actually included a little bit of information on it. For starters, it is a mobile game. I realize that is a point. Some of you will leave, so farewell. Avatar Reckoning is an MMORPG shooter developed by Archosaur Games. Archosaur Games. Okay, wait. So Archosaur Games are people that made Dragon Raja. Yeah, okay. So Disney is working with the developers of Dragon Raja to bring us an MMORPG set within the Avatar world. Now, let's see. Oh, wait, they actually have information on their website themselves. Today, Archosaur Games, Tencent, that's always promising to know.
Oh, no.
Tencent, Lightstorm Entertainment, and Disney announced that Avatar Reckoning, a new mobile multiplayer online role-playing shooter, which is a mouthful and a half, created for mobile gamers, developed by Archosaur Games and published globally. So this is a global MMO. Disney and Tencent are working together to create a global MMORPG based on Avatar. Is set to debut in 2022. So not only is this an MMORPG created,
I thought they would take like a lot longer to actually develop it from scratch. Okay, well, we don't really know if it's from scratch. It's probably in some sort of alpha version or more. If they're releasing it in 2022, like it probably already exists and whatnot. But still, it's for an MMO of any kind, even if it's mobile. It's kind of not a long time, is it?
Created by Disney, who have more money than any other company in the world, almost anyway. Not only is this game coming out globally, not only is this game coming out in 2022, so this year we're actually gonna be able to get into this game and play it in English, but it's only coming out for mobile devices, so thanks to Disney, appreciate you. Avatar Reckoning will transport players to never before seen parts of Pandora, where they'll meet Na'vi clans, or new Na'vi clans, fighting to defend their home, battle powerful RDA troops seeking to exploit the resources of the moon, and encounter spectacular alien creatures, all playable solo or in dynamic multiplayer matches. Wait, so you can play the entire game solo, or you can play in multiplayer matches, yet you go onto their website and they claim here it's an MMORPG. It's an MMORPG. It's an MMO, but it's completely doable solo, and it only has dynamic multiplayer. That's it. Players will level up their avatar character. They'll equip powerful weapons.
That's a bit strange. Like, every MMO should be designed so that people can do content solo as well, but this is just it feels like they don't really know what they want to do with it.
And they will battle through single player story missions. Single player story missions. So this sounds absolutely nothing like an MMO to me whatsoever. I mean, you guys are
sounds kind of like StarCraft, doesn't it?
Welcome to disagree, and if you do, let me know. But this to me, this doesn't sound like an MMO to me. Co-op and PvP game modes. So it's MMO, co-op and PvP game modes with innovative combat tailored for touchscreens. Built in Unreal Engine 4, Avatar Reckoning will deliver cutting-edge visuals for mobile devices when it is released this year. While it is being released this year, we have nothing to show for the game other than this one single image, this image right here.
And it's not necessarily from the game either.
Which means that the game is very far along through its development process, right? Yeah, it's a hub MMO, yeah, Vindictus, but they state that it is solo and it has co-op as a feature. Nowhere does it state there's even a hub for you. Oh man, are you guys excited though? Because this could be the next generation MMORPG. It's an MMO developed from Disney themselves. They can do no wrong, right? Oh boy, there we have it.
I don't know.
Disney and Tencent are making an Avatar MMORPG.
I am not sure about this.
That realistically Doesn't even sound like an MMO. It sounds like a small-scale co-op game with a massively multiplayer tag.
And probably a lot of money involved. It was a good video, but okay, this is also about a new game, but we'll watch it later. Okay, this is what I want to see. The Final Walker fight be like. You ready? Okay, let's turn it up a little.
Another one.
Oh, that's blinding. That's exactly what you felt like. Like you get to this point and then you're suddenly just OP. Oh, the music, right? Do you think she's gonna be in an extreme trial as well? Like with the mount at some point? Is that how it works?
None should hope for better. Where lies happiness?
That's pretty cool, isn't it? Defeated the literal manifestation of despair and saved the universe. How OP are you? Oh, the channel is so fun. This is from Misshapen Chair. We're gonna watch this video. I will be right back. What did I miss? What made a nice observation. Last part of Vice fits her well because she was built with a really strong fly reflex. So when you even, yeah, I get it. Through a stronger attack, she is scared and doesn't know what to do now. Yeah, I get it. Like, in the end, she was not the real enemy. Like, it's so weird. Like, we actually got to fight her, but at the same time, it's just, it never really felt, well, okay, it did feel like she was our enemy, but not, I don't know, that last cutscene just kind of, it changes things for you. It's so weird. Hi, Lewis. Welcome back. How are you doing? Good morning. Hope you're having a good weekend. She likes this game. I'm not sure what this video is about. This was published, I think, a few days ago. FF14 versus other MMO. Huh. Okay. We're gonna turn him up a little bit. He also has a bit of a quiet voice. When the room gets too dark, just let me know, and I'll, well, we do have the lights behind me, and I have a window actually right above my head, so I will maybe turn on some lights, but I think I normally stream in the dark. I don't think it should be a big deal.
Travelers, I'm here to answer the most complicated and ancient of questions that our ancestors had once proposed. People often debate about various things: Mac versus PC, Android versus Apple, PlayStation versus Xbox, politics, religion, but all of that pales in comparison to the only question ancient philosophers could never answer. Which MMORPG is better, World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV? You want to know?
I kind of didn't expect that he was gonna make this video. I actually don't know if Misshapen is a WoW player or an ex-WoW player or whatever, but I'm interested.
Know the answer? Can I get a drum roll, please? It's who fucking gives a shit. You know what makes me want to stick my nutsack into a blender? When people act like these are the only two games on the entire planet. Or
I guess the title should make it clear that he didn't want to just kind of, single out WoW as the only, let's say, I don't like saying competition, I like saying colleague, because even though it is in fact a different game, it appeals to, similar people. And now that things have kind of calmed down a little bit, I guess we can kind of sort of go back to, saying that maybe, just maybe, like, if all of these MMOs are, somewhat good, they're going to keep the community engaged as a whole and not just, turn the community into players of this game or that game or whatever. Yeah, the blender joke was savage.
Or you can always take it a step further and act like you can't play both of these games at the same time. If you play one, you can't play the other in any capacity. It's literally impossible. More impossible than Titania normal. I think I have a slightly different perspective on the class war here, so let me tell you a story. I don't like MMORPGs. That might shock people given how much time I put into a certain Cat Girl Paradise MMORPG, but it's true. My favorite game genre at this point is probably JRPGs. Stuff like Persona, SMT, and Nier. Not usually Final Fantasy. You know I like this stuff when I can play something from the genre, hate it, and still get rock hard at the ending because they summon a spirit bomb to defeat God. But I also like other games such as Shadow of the Colossus, Disco Elysium, Sekiro. I don't just like JRPGs. There is one little genre of game I can never get into though, and that's MMOs. You'll often hear great stories about how people don't like version 1.0 of Final Fantasy XIV because of how bad it was. Well, I got a newsflash for you. I played version 2.0 and I fucking hated it. I thought the game was garbage. Why? Because it took me forever to level. I had to do all the side quests to progress the MSQ, which rewarded me with a garbage story that any other generic JRPG could have offered me. I also had to level a second class to get my job, and once I unlocked everyone's favorite job, Scholar, I still would have had to go grind out a bunch of other cross-class skills to make things function. And I quit the game. grind out a bunch of other cross-class skills to make things function. And I quit the...
It's actually a small lie. I did return to the game briefly and haven't swore back when the game was good. Just to wipe 20 times on tight and normal. Then I truly quit. Oh god.
Game. This right here is the reason why I have such a strong vendetta against everything A Realm Reborn. It is ingrained into my very being.
I don't like that
Nothing
part.
but pure spite and hatred.
When
That
it-
should
when it
explain to you
rotates.
why I'm so incredibly biased against A Realm Reborn specifically. So when my friends wanted to play Final Fantasy XIV again, I didn't want to get anywhere near it. But they managed to convince me
Does anyone know when Misshapen started playing FF14 again?
that I might like it now, when now referred to previous expansion. So I came back to the game, and lo and behold, I liked it. When people talk about changes to Final Fantasy XIV to make the game more accessible to casual players, I am literally the poster child. I am a prime example of why these changes were probably a good thing. I often hear this rampant and vapid take that Final Fantasy XIV is a bad MMO, although it's a good JRPG. And to that I say, the only reason that you think it's a bad MMO is because you have a terrible idea of what makes a good MMO. You've been conditioned after years of abuse, and Final Fantasy XIV is like rehab. You see, it doesn't take that long to level in Final Fantasy XIV anymore.
No.
You can level a single job all the way to max by playing through the campaign, probably with the English dub so you can understand all the memes instead of the JP dub that you used since the beginning. You can't relate to 99% of the Western fanbase. It can take a little while to finish the MSQ if you want to pay attention to the plot, but if you skip everything, it doesn't take that long. I would know. I've played through the plot 3 times. I'm not giving you a specific time estimate, but my conclusion is that the time it would take is astronomically shorter than the amount of time it would take to reach max level in any other MMORPG. The director, Naoki
WoW,
Yoshida,
that's true,
Jesus Christ
but I don't
himself,
know.
said that that's very intentional.
I don't know
Rather
the
than
other
just
ones.
repeating my opinion over and over again, I will give you an example. Let's say that you're a World of Warcraft player, and you want to play Final Fantasy XIV. You don't care about the JRPG story, you just want to do all the hard raiding content. So you ask someone, how hard would it be to start getting into the hardest content, which would probably be the current Savage raid tier and all of the ultimates. That's what you personally want to get out of the game, this small little slice. I'd say if you want to level manually, it's not going to take you that long, but if you boost, it will take you literally 0 hours to level and start running 3 of the ultimates. And it won't take you more than 20 to 30 hours at most to reach max level and buy a gear set to start running the current Savage tier. You will have to farm some Savage fights to gear up for the next ultimate that's coming out, which can take a varying amount of time. But if you're putting in the effort into playing your job well and learning all the mechanics, it's not going to take forever. Especially if you're someone who's willing to learn and improve and grind it out. Now this phenomenon is not really hypothetical. We've seen players come over from WoW and start running all the Savage and Ultimates, and it's great to see how easy it was for them to start getting their ass kicked. You'll end up spending the majority of your time learning the fights rather than leveling. Or by applying
That's
the
true.
transitive property, you spend the majority of your time doing the stuff that you want to do. There isn't a giant pile of chores to get in the way of the content that you want to participate in.
I made a similar mistake when I switched from FF to WoW. Like the first thing that I did when I came over was like compiled like a list of daily and or weekly things that have to be done. And I realized that if I continue to do it that way, that I'm just going to grow resentment for the game. So I never really ended up just kind of going through with it. I dropped it, and now I just do like the most basic things that expire, like I don't know, mini cat pot or jumbo cat pot or whatever, things that take like a couple of minutes to get done with. So yeah, I stopped worrying and I'm much happier.
Even if you don't boost. Like, yeah, the MSQ is long and boring at times, but it pales in comparison to any other MMORPG. It was honestly pretty sad to see this cool and very interesting phenomenon with WoW players coming over and trying out Final Fantasy high-end raids, very unique, and many wanted to bring some Final Fantasy XIV players over to do the same, in their game. You know, a little vice versa, a little Mikasa Tsukasa, let's all have some fun. Only to realize that getting everyone geared up would take so much time, it was basically impossible. This right here is one of the prime examples of how Final Fantasy XIV's game design principles have shifted over the years. Everything's about accessibility, which does not just refer to the skill floor to get into the game. It also refers into the time investment it would take to do the stuff that you want to do. Raiding is just one part of Final Fantasy XIV. You don't have to like everything else that the game has to offer. Most people just want the plot. Some people want to fish. Some people just want to play mahjong. Some people just want to waste
Who does?
away in Eureka. And some fucking dumbasses do practically everything. But here's the thing. You don't have to
I love the amount of resentment in that one single sentence.
do these things because the dev team is not holding you hostage and forcing you to. You do these things because you want to. You think leveling isn't a grind? You want a long, grindy task? Go grind some old fucking relics, baby.
I love how one of the tanks in their party group is called Pulls Everything.
You'll see a fucking grind. You think it sucks that you don't lose XP on death? Go into nerfed Eureka. It's still more hardcore than the rest of Final Fantasy XIV in terms of level difference between enemies and being unforgiving. It's also a grind. That is always my response to people who ask why the core game isn't a grind. Well, there's grindy shit to do if you want it. What's that? The game is too easy? Well, there is hard gameplay content that the majority of players never clear. If you sit around and say that the game is too fucking easy and you haven't cleared the current Savage tier and all the ultimates, I think your opinion is invalid. And then if you clear the current Savage tier and all the ultimates, I still think your opinion is invalid. They have stuff for everybody to do in this game, hard or grindy. You don't have to do anything, but you can do everything. I, too, have benefited from the mass WoW exodus. I am not completely ignorant. I don't like that game, and I never will, because I don't really like MMORPGs.
I wonder how long he's played WoW. I mean, he obviously knows stuff about WoW. Have you seen the newest Xeno video regarding gearing? I think it's interesting. No, I haven't. Hi, Bruno. Welcome back. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, feel free to post it on Discord. I probably have missed it. I've been living kind of under a rock for the past few days.
Or at least the industry definition of what an MMORPG is. But you don't need the misshapen chair seal of approval to play a game and enjoy it. My opinion is completely irrelevant when it comes to your personal enjoyment. I don't need Final Fantasy XIV to demand that I waste all my time on it every day. I'll play the fuck out of it when there's stuff that I want to do. And when there isn't something that I want to do, I simply play other games that I also like on the side. Like playing some Hunt Monster Up. I'd say it's a good thing that they don't just inflate the amount of time investment in this game to keep you subbed at all times. Unless it's housing. Stay subbed, buddy. But you can already see the benefits of people enjoying their limited time in the game rather.
Hey, what happens to our FC house if I unsub? I'm not gonna. I'm just wondering, like the house just like disappears.
Than dreading their mandatory time in the game. Final Fantasy XIV is only becoming one of the largest MMORPGs, and this whole change in game design is no small reason why. I might waste tons of hours in this game, but it's purely because I want to, not because I have to. Now that I'm done venting, I'm sure that this will be received very well. If all you want to do in something like Final Fantasy XIV is raid, you will be able to get through all of it eventually. It's not going to take a million hours, and then you'll have nothing else to do. That's okay. You don't have to grind out everything else. That's just not what this game is. It's totally acceptable to not remain subbed at all times because they, as in the dev team, don't want you to hate playing the game. You can absolutely get many more hours out of many other games. But
like
gameplay hours alone do not make a great game, in my opinion. I'd much rather have a game be impactful for the small amount of time that I get to play it, rather than just have a bunch of shit to do for the sake of doing it. Final Fantasy XIV is the Doki Doki Literature Club of MMORPGs. Last thing to say before someone gets my words twisted, Final Fantasy XIV took a lot of inspiration from World of Warcraft. I am not denying that. That is the absolute truth. However, Final Fantasy XIV has evolved from its roots into what it is today. Version 2.0 and version 6.0 are very different games, just like version 1.0 and 2.0 being very different. And version 6.0 is the type of game that I like to play. Because when it comes to games, it's as simple as this. Don't tell me what to do. Now let's get out there and continue to complain that there's nothing to do in Final Fantasy XIV, the only game that exists on the entire planet.
You have a month until you are no longer the leader of the guild, and hope that in time at least one member stepped into the house otherwise. So wait, for as long as people are actually entering the houses, you're fine? Because that is a relief. But what happens to the house? Like if an actual FC leader is not there. Huh. I'm not gonna unsub. I just want to see what we have for today. These are all kind of a bit of longer videos. I'm thinking about leaving some of them for tonight as well. I might as well after I'm finished with the dancer and Walker Quest, I'm thinking about doing parts of these reactions for tonight as well, because today I also have my English tutoring class that I need to get to, so I will not be streaming this whole afternoon, because I'm going to have to start my my class soon. Hi Daiki, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome back. How do you think I keep going into the house once we... Dude, I'm subbed. It's like, I'm not gonna have our house get demolished or whatever. I'm not quitting. No, I'm not quitting. But like, if ever I was to like take a break or something, no, I would just absolutely stay subbed. Do I have to stay subbed or do I have to keep logging in? How does that work? Well, if I'm subbed, obviously I'm gonna be logging in. But no, I'm not announcing my departure for sure. Wait, anyone who logged a day after his house was sold because he was away. Oh, feels bad, man. Yeah, we're gonna watch a few more videos, but there are some things that I won't get to watch. That I won't get to watch right now. We have like about 5 more videos. It's like 2 more hours of content. But I wanna see matter as long as people go into the house. Oh, okay. Well, people definitely go into our house, but most people will just go to their private apartments and stuff. So yeah. As far as I know, it's not like I snoop around people's apartments to see where they hang out and whatnot. This is what I wanted to see. Final Fantasy XIV and Walker launch in a nutshell. Is this something that one of you posted on Discord? This will be fun though. This is February 4th. This is like 2 days ago, I think. And we're gonna turn it up a little. Logging in doesn't do the thing. You need to enjoy the house also. Oh, you're probably right. I do enjoy our house. FC has a house, so I never go there. Why not? Alright, let's go. Headquarters, December 2021, a few days after launch.
Hey, how is it going, Yoshida-san? Congratulations on Final Fantasy XIV expansion launch and winning 2 game awards. I'm a bit salty that Neil the World Ends With You didn't even get nominated for the soundtrack, but at least Nier Replicant won it and Yoko Taro-san is super salty, so I'm a bit happy. Anyway, you totally deserve that award. That money printer will surely keep printing money, huh, Mr. Square Enix? I know my writing is tells not show sometimes, but please don't make me talk alone here.
Please Yoshida-san. Don't do this. Sorry Mr. Square Enix. It must be done.
What's he
But
doing?
Think of all the money we will miss. For the sake of players. We have to.
To what? Okay, seriously, what's happening?
Nomura-san. It's terrible. Yoshida-san tries to shut down Final Fantasy XIV again.
Nani?
He over-exaggerated. Okay, slightly accurate. I just want to stop the sale temporarily. No, my money.
Is something wrong happen with the game? Was a delay not enough to
Imagine the power he must have within their company to just be like, we will not be making money anymore because I said so.
fix a bug?
No, it's not that. The opposite actually. I'm suffering from success.
You're not making any sense.
I don't want to hear that from you. Just look up there. It will explain everything.
You mean the moon? I don't see anything weird. Wait, what is that long line from here to there? Oh my god, holy. That's how many people playing the game?
Try to play the game. The queue on every server is at an all-time high ever since the Endwalker release.
I could totally see this conversation going this way.
Man, this line is longer than my plan for Kingdom Hearts that I have yet to think of. You sure not winning that game award for community support for nothing, huh?
You know what? I wish Fortnite won. Don't forget Nomura-san. The Epic Games ask for Cloud and Sora.
Oh, shut up, you already make your own battle royale game.
Like I give a shit.
Whatever. I assume you tried to expand servers, but it's not enough?
No, we didn't. Well, more like we can't. Server components was so scarce and expensive, we couldn't even buy them even when we were willing to pay a high price for them. We at least got the Oceanic server working soon, but other new data centers are gonna take much longer.
That's
Do you know the WoW video that I watched, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago or whatever, where they were like showing their board meeting? Like, I'm just like trying to grasp the different perspectives that like players will have when they create these pieces of content. It's just so wild to me.
rough, buddy. Rapunzel world virus sure causes you some trouble. I'm sure hope this pandemic situation got better soon.
I heard there is a new variant.
Well, that, maybe those crypto blockchain NFT stuff.
I'm kinda interested in that.
Really? Interested in stuff that got you into this in the first place?
I'm actually really interested in that.
Well, that's normal.
What about you, Nomura-san?
No comments.
Now that I think about it, we have to stop advertising the game too.
Wait. Oh man. I just remembered how much I advertise your game to Sakurai-san after he's done with Smash. Would you like to purchase this critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an
God damn it,
expanded free trial
Nomura-san,
which
that's
you
an
can
80-second
play through the
time.
entire- I guess you really are a good chef, cause that is some real good copy pasta.
Haha, thanks. Oh, that's not funny. I hope he can wait for at least a month. That is when I hope we can start selling and advertising again. Can't we make it any faster? Man. Even after the delay.
It's like, man.
Many fans couldn't even get a chance to play it. And I couldn't prepare any new info for Final Fantasy XVI to show this year. Even though I promise it.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Like I said before, a delay is our company tradition. Besides, it's not a delay if we don't have a release date to begin with.
Oh my god.
Even though I said this year?
A details. With the world in this state, 2022 will just be a 2021 remake anyway. And don't worry, my Chaos game gun.
Oh man, I hope not. I have such high hopes for this year.
I keep Final Fantasy hype going while you're cooking FF16.
I don't know, Nomura-san. That first trailer was pretty bad though.
At least people remember it. And you're one to talk with how you deal with Neil the World Ends With You and Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy. For this game, we are doing this my way. Anyway, the point is, you're doing fine, Yoshida-san. I'm sure everyone besides some minority will appreciate what you did. Let's keep working hard. And though I was joking earlier, I'm sure the next year is going to be great.
You sure flip-flop between being pessimistic and optimistic a lot today, Namura-san.
I'm unpredictable.
You mean inconsistent? But then, you're right, Namura-san. Let's look forward to the 35th anniversary of Final Fantasy.
You said it.
I'm gonna go full NFT next year and tell everyone to suck it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Oh god. Hans, how's Praetorium? Yeah, of course, of course. We should watch. We have 5 more, and I'm assuming that I'm not gonna get to watch all of them today. I still haven't seen these news. Okay, this is gonna. Okay, this is what I've been wanting to see. This is the Microsoft video. I'm glad that Quasi is actually continuing with World of Fruitfuls stuff. Okay, I should wear my glasses for this though. Like, I didn't wear it for my last video. I was like, oh, what's happening? Luckily, no letters, just money.
Dear payers, it's me. I am back. I'm sure you have missed me. I, as Justice, the supreme lead developer for World of Fruitfuls, have missed your wallets too. As you might have.
It's amazing how they keep announcing like news that just like keep feeding this content that he's started to make. And like the Fruitfuls just gets better and better.
I've heard Microsoft is going to run the show after buying out World of Fruitfuls, and I, as Justice, have been working very hard on my grand plans for the World of Fruitfuls to ensure the future is bright for all the denizens and copium inhaling fruits of our wonderful game. So strap in payers, your mind is about to be blown. First, let's talk about the lore of World of Fruitfuls. As you know, I, as Justice, is something of an expert when it comes to writing award-winning stories. As you can see here, I am a New York Times bestseller for my top hits like the Tales of the Lychee King. So I clearly know what I'm doing when it comes to writing wonderful lore.
Oh man, today I spent a lot of my day thinking about how I want to eat watermelons, and now I see it and I'm just like,
about the jailer, the jailer's grand plans, and the jailer's plans that he doesn't even know about. Remember, in my expansion announcement for the Water Walker's End about Mareth Zotis, I told you about how the jailer's real plans is to rewrite the rules of reality. Well, what we meant by rules of reality changing is
no, ink is not included. Words are sold separately.
Microsoft buying us out for a lot of money. I bet you didn't see this twist in the rules of realities coming, didn't you? Well, of course you can't have, because I just made it up this morning while I was showering. Such is the genius of my storytelling. Now, alongside changing the rules of reality, I am very pleased to share with you the bold new direction for the lore of World of Fruitfuls. As you can recall in our latest twists and turns for our riveting storyline,
I wonder if they'll ever like go back and put women in those pictures. Like, I wonder if at this point it's like something that they don't want to draw attention to anymore, or if they wouldn't want to like go back from it at all.
Jailer was secretly controlling Joval, the pumpkin who will not serve. And as we revealed in our Water Walker's End patch, that actually the jailer bows down to an even higher force than him, the sinister one, the evil one, the big bad of all the big bad, the man who threatens to kill anyone including his employees who stand in his path, and it is none other than Bad Bobby. But in our upcoming patch, which I shall announce in due course, you will now learn that Bad Bobby actually answers to a higher power. Yes, Bad Bobby, who was manipulating the jailer, who was in turn manipulating Joval, is actually also being manipulated by the very, very first ones. Remember, we first learned about the first ones in Mareth Zotis. But what you didn't know is there's actually a supreme first one, who has been manipulating Bad Bobby from the shadows, and is none other than, and I bet you will never have guessed it in a million years, the Supreme First One who created the second ones, who then made many other ones who came after the second ones.
Wow,
And actually,
that's confusing.
The Supreme First One is none other than the Xbox One. Yes, it's a shocker, I know. The Xbox One lies at the heart of the lands of the first ones, and it's up to you, dear payers, to renew your subscriptions and take up your fruit knives to battle against Xbox One in the upcoming raid in our newest patch, which will be announced soon. I know your body is ready and your hype is immeasurable. Please look forward to it. And yes, dear payers, I know you are already quaking in your boots, trembling in your seats. Someone even more powerful than Bad Bobby? Oh, how will we ever fight and beat him? We need reinforcements, and that is why I, as Justice, have heard your wallet's pleas for help. And I'm proud to announce you will not be alone in your new upcoming adventure to fight the Supreme First One, Xbox One. Similar to how I keep hearing this critically acclaimed game FFXIV having minions in their game, I am also introducing my very own minions in the World of Fruit Bowls franchise. And he is none other than Clippy, the friendly fruit assistant.
Oh my
Do
god.
not underestimate Clippy here, payer.
Dude, I'm sure that there's like a realistic chance for this to become a minion. That would be so cool, wouldn't it?
He plays an invaluable role in helping you journey to fight against Xbox One. You see, Clippy is programmed to pop up once every 5 to 10 minutes in the game. It's entirely random to keep you in suspense. And Clippy will pop up on the screen to sell you a mystery loot box for only $9.99. This mystery loot box will contain the most powerful equipment you can find in the game, alongside many special perks that will aid you payers in your ultimate triumph over Xbox One. Whenever you open these loot boxes, you have a random chance to potentially win a game-changing item such as this bottle of stolen milk. Legend has it that it comes from the officers of Bad Bobby, and it's one of the most powerful items you can own in your fight against Xbox One. A trinket that is forged only by illegal means that its creators actually went to jail for. Alongside trinkets as such, you will also have the chance to unlock insane perks, such as...
Do they even, like, is it even known who like the participants were in that whole thing? Like, I don't even know. Like, I stopped following the news.
This free Windows update patch, which will force your PC to reboot and shut down to update Windows if you are lucky enough. Or you can win this Clippy Helpers pack, where Clippy will do your dailies for the next 1 week. We all heard you don't like to do your dailies, and we take your feedback very seriously. So Clippy is here to help you, dear payers. So rest assured, your life will get better. But that's not all. On top of lore developments and the new Clippy minion, we are also introducing many quality of life improvements, including overhauling some core game features related to raiding in the world of Fruit Bowls. Now,
this is something that I actually haven't gotten to check out, but I'm curious, oddly curious.
Now, I'm sure many of you are familiar with DPS meters, which is widely used in our award-winning game. Most of you are familiar with external add-ons or programs like Details or ACT, all of which are poor implementations and requires you to go through unnecessary steps. I, as Justice, puts payer feedback above all other priorities, and I'm pleased to announce to you, you no longer need to jump through these hoops like circus animals to look at your DPS meters, because every time you step into Raid now, your DPS will be computed by Microsoft Excel, directly integrated into the world of Fruit Bowls. Yes, that's right. Microsoft Excel can now help you do pivot tables, do charts, and beautiful graphs to show how badly you messed up your rotation. Now, if you mess up the same mechanics for more than 2 times in a row,
apparently that Bobby is the boss.
Microsoft Outlook will send an automated email to your guild leader or raid leader to notify them of how bad you are, and you will also get an automated email sent by Clippy on some discounted World of Fruit Bowls boosting services.
You seem to be bad. Buy a boost. Oh god.
You can buy because you clearly need it as a bad payer. But not only that, after every raid, all raiders will be forced to watch a 30 minutes automatically generated PowerPoint slideshow that is generated by the World of Fruit Bowls, with many slides to show you the 101 ways you messed up the fight and why you are bad at the game. It will also recommend you the best boosting packages you can buy given your skill level. Now, I'm sure you're all very overwhelmed by all these great...
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that would actually be useful. Some people have no idea what they need to spend their money on.
make changes to the game, but that's not all. I'm also very proud to announce we will be introducing brand new dailies to the World of Footballs franchise. Many of you always have nostalgia goggles on. You always talk about the good old days, how back in the days expansions were way more fun. Well, I've heard your cries. To take you back to the good old days, I am introducing dailies such as Solitaire, Minesweeper, and most importantly, Space Cadet Pinball. All these new dailies will grant you reputation with the Cortana faction, a brand new faction that is critical in helping you succeed in the new raid. You see, we are introducing a new affix to the raid, and it's called the Blue Screen of Death affix, aka B.
This is perfect.
BSOD. This is a very potent affix that you will need to combat as you fight your way through the new raid to try and beat Xbox One. The BSOD affix will proc at random times when the boss is below 30%, and for 5 seconds, raiders must never.
Yeah, this is like unfortunately we say it's too far in the past, but for some of us those are real memories of our not even toddlerhood, not even young childhood, but yeah, makes you feel old, doesn't it?
Navigate the boss platform with only their sense of memories as their screen flashes blue for the 5 seconds. The only way to negate this BSOD affix is for you to reach Exalted rank with Cortana by doing your Solitaire, Minesweeper, and Space Cadet Pinball dailies. Sounds exciting, am I right? There's
what would you choose?
just so much to do in the world of footballs. I bet your average engagement metrics will be going up for my next investor report. So, dear players of World of Footballs, I hope this update has reignited your passion to play World of Footballs, especially if you have been away from our game playing that FFXIV game ran by Mr. Yoship. As a sweetener, if you sign up for the 6-month sub for the World of Footballs right now, I will throw in my brand new book, which is sure to make the New York Times bestseller again, titled Wrath of the Angry Fruits. So what are you waiting for, dear players? Make sure to subscribe by hitting the button above my head here if you want more World of Footballs. If you are new to my critically criticized World of Football franchise, make sure you watch this previous World of Footballs announcement in this playlist, and you will understand why this game is better than FFX1V. Till next time, my name is S Justice, and I'll see you in-game, fellow foot walkers.
Thank God for the satire and freedom of speech and like inconspicuous ways to make funny videos that that won't get you sued into oblivion anyways. I think I'm gonna play Uno instead. No, this is actually a really good one. Did I show you my background? No, I didn't. This is my background. It's me and Xenos madly in love. Isn't that cute? But yeah, guys, this is gonna be it for today, for at least this portion of the stream. I still have like 4 or 5 videos to watch and to kind of catch up with. I would like to say that I'm gonna catch up with them maybe tonight if we have time. Maybe I like go for one and like watch it and just kind of try to get it off my pile of videos that I want to see. But I can't promise anything. Tonight I'll be continuing the stream, and that's gonna be at like 9 p.m. Central European time. Right here on the channel, so that is in like 4 hours. I'm gonna have to go because I have my tutoring today. I need to do that. So yeah, that's when I'll see you. And what we'll do tonight is the Endwalker no, not the Endwalker quests. I already finished those. Damn, what do I need to do? Have I finished the Reaper Endwalker quest? I don't think I have. Like Reaper Dancer or whatever. I can't even remember. That's what I was gonna do. No, I have not finished it. That's what we'll do tonight. Anyway, I'll finish those, and I'll finish the level 80 quest. There's a level 80 quest for my Dancer and for my Reaper that I still haven't gotten to do. So it's gonna be a little bit of, oh no, I'm actually not learning. I'm teaching. But yeah. that is what we're gonna do. So lore, and I've been actually tryharding with my machinist. I'm so excited by the job. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much, but I love it. Yesterday or day before yesterday, actually, I think I started leveling, and I got from like level 30 to 52, I think, at like 3 days, which for me is a lot because I haven't had a lot of time to play, but I have been tryharding quite a bit. So when I finish with the Endwalker role quests and those level 80 ones, I need to do my role quest for machinists as well. I don't know if they're fun or if they're any good, but it's gonna be really fun. Again, I wanted to thank the sponsors of our content, Esports Nutrition, for helping support the stream and making all of this possible. In case you are up for being just an overall healthier version of yourself as a gamer with some healthier food and an alternative to just ordinary energy drinks that you can get at the store that are no good for you. You can get something more natural without like artificial sweeteners and all this stuff that you think it's not damaging you, but you can check out the link in the description. Thanks again, and yeah, by getting yourself a juicy portion of any of the esports nutrition products through my links, you're also supporting the content. So thank you very much for that. It's been a pleasure streaming today. I hope you had a fun weekend, and tonight I'll be singing for the last stream of the weekend, and then I'll see you throughout the week with my videos, and then on Friday next time on live. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Take care, have fun, and I'll see you in about 4 hours or a bit less than that. Anyway, bye bye, take care, have fun, and see you in a bit.